today, while we are here, to come to a very profound experiential seeing and understanding of your true nature, would you be up for it? That was the first thing, isn't it? I asked this thing. And I'm asking it now, in fact, also, like that. No? And then with you saying, yes, I am up for that. That's very important. It's a very interactive moment. Then I ask you, then in that case, it is important for me to ask you to suspend engaging with the usual thought activity that we are engaged with through what we call our waking state life. Just for a few moments. Yes, I can do this. About past, yes, yes. About future also, don't speak about it. Like, I don't need to know. If your desire, your urge, is for awakening or freedom or self-knowledge, we don't need past. We don't need memories. We don't need projections. We don't need imagination also. Isn't that a relief also, though? You don't need that. And even the present moment, you think, okay, no past, no future, but now, I said, don't let your mind take hold of whatever is here and start to interpret, because that's all it does. It interprets what is here. So don't get involved in anything that the senses are reporting about. And then, yeah, okay. So when you are like that and you have emptied your mind, at least you say, I won't engage with it. I want to, if some thought is coming, I'm just saying, no, you have to wait. Right now, we are going to look at something. When you have come to that stage, and I'm speaking now, I don't know where I am with you, if you're just listening to me talk about something, or you're internalizing it and looking for yourself right now. If you don't engage with the thoughts of past and the future and even now, what's going on, what time is it, I hope the chai shop is open and all this kind of stuff. Because all this kind of thing happens in satsang, by the way, okay? Empty. Empty, empty, empty. And then I asked you, don't touch even the idea, okay, now what? No next. Don't touch any feeling about next. Is it possible? So, are we doing this now? Yes. Those of you who want to, you do. Then like this, I feel you invite this opportunity genuinely into your heart. Just empty. When you are empty, even of your own idea and identity, don't hold any self-image in mind. Do now. What is here? That was my first question. You're not holding on to any projection. You're not using your mind to create or invent or imagine or visualize anything. Empty, 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 empty. Even of the concept of being empty. Empty. Silence. Like this I ask. And then what happened? Pay attention to just what is. What remains. When you're not stirring the mind or creating thoughts or projections or being attached to anything. Is there not a field of just pure is-ness awareness? Yeah? First thing, isn't it? So that is here. Whatever it is that is here, did you create this? This is my invitation. Did you create? If I say don't touch, don't add nothing at all, just leave everything. I'm not going to ask you to become anything at all, but simply pay attention. What is here? Just be. The senses are working. I didn't ask to control the senses or to suppress them. You're aware of that. But how does it feel? What is really here? Don't imagine. I had to ask you to do this so that I can ask you now simple questions, some simple questions now, which are only yes or no. I'm not asking your opinion about anything or your thoughts on something, simple thing. Whatever it is that remains, are you making any effort at all? No, you're not making any effort. And I ask again also, whatever is here, is it anything personal? Please answer also, no. So I know that you are not sleeping. Is it personal?
No.
No, it is not personal. Okay. Just remain as you are. Is it a mood?
No.
Or feeling? No. Just like this. Is it a belief? No. Remain just empty. Does it have a certain size or shape? Whatever it is that just is, does it have any desire at all? Can it be sick? Can it become depressed or frustrated?
No.
No. I'm asking all of you this. Again, did you or are you creating anything here? And I ask you, is it some philosophy or belief system?
No.
No. Is it a religion?
No.
Pay attention here. This is here. Can it fade? I asked this question before. Can it fade, meaning that after we finish talking about this, can it kind of just disappear? Does it judge anything at all? You are become aware of it now, but where has it been all this time, throughout your life? Yeah. Then I ask you, did you create it? Did anybody create it? Does it have a form? Then I ask, was it born? Is it a thing? Whatever is born is something or nothing. Was it born? Does it have a start? A beginning? Okay. Can it have an end? Don't think.
I know.
Just look. It is enough. That which is it an object? Can it have a beginning or end? Can it be killed? You cannot say that I ask, is there any boundary for it? Is it physical? Okay. So that which is born must be something. Is this something? So if it is no thing, then I ask something else, no? Can it reject you? And then I ask one question. Finally, how far from you is it? You say it, I ask, is it an object? You say it is not an object. I say, is it person or personal? You say it is not personal. I ask, is there some limitation or a boundary beyond which it cannot be? You say, no, it is not, cannot be bound in that way. I ask, can it fade? Like it just gets weaker and weaker. You say, it is not, cannot be like that. I ask you, is it a belief system? You say, it is not a belief system. Now I can ask now another question. Can mind, if we want to call mind, exist independent of it? Can it be sick? Can it die? And then you finally said, no, it cannot be sick, cannot die. Then I ask you, how far from you is it? How can you get to it? You say, it is you, there's no distance to it. So therefore, I deduce from this that what you are responding to, what you are saying, is all about you, yourself. Yourself. You didn't have to go and ask somebody else about it. You didn't need to go and ask some expert about it. Directly from your own self, you could respond to these questions, which many people who are called professionals or experts would not be able to answer this. And I say, that is because you spoke or see the answers or the responses directly. Directly, you don't have to think about them. So it is not an opinion, it is directly experienced or known. Then I say, this is yourself. That is the truth of what you are. Then I say, looking at you, many times I say, my God, you don't realize what you are discovering.